Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Papa's Model Car Room. Just want to do a little check-in with you guys on what I decided on this here Roth build we got going here. What's he call it again? He calls it the Scratch Fink build. I was gonna do the El Camino. You all saw that, and then Mike's Model Shop said, "Why don't you just do that with the bubble top? That's a Roth type theme. The little bit of Barris thrown in, and a little bit of Winfield, and probably a few other guys out there." So I'm like, "Damn, that's a good idea." So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna do. I already opened this up. Show you I'm starting fresh here. There's the chrome tree. I don't know if I'm going to use those. I might save those for an old hot rod or something, because those spinner caps are cool. So I'll figure something out. I'm not going to use the white walls from this kit because they're really cool. I like these white walls with the insert. Oh, by the way, I got my camera holder. My son bought me another camera or phone holder. Isn't that cool? So now I got two hands so I can do this better. Anyway, these white walls are awesome. Pop those in the tire there. Ooh, love them. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to do here. This thing has opening doors, which would be kind of cool. But we'll go through this real quick here. Just, your basic stuff. I'm kind of excited about it. There's, excuse me, Alexa, alarm off. Yeah, that was another gift from my son, Alexa, so it can do things that I can do, which I don't understand, but whatever. Like, I can't walk over there and turn the alarm off, or walk over there and turn the radio on. Oh God, no! I can tell Alexa to do it, which I guess that's better. Anyway, interior tub. The engine's in two halves with the oil pan again, so you got to fill all that in, but that's all right. Anyway, this ought to be a fun build. So I'm gonna put this on there with the fancy top and everything, and then I figured, well, let me show you here on the body. There it is. So that's what you start with there. And I figure, I do the top, and I did the custom front end there. And I feel I got to do putty in there and mold it in so it looks better, because its back don't line up all that great or anything. I did put that back on there. Kind of some little custom thing. It'll go down further. I'll fill all that in. But, I hate doing putty work. I hate it. I really do hate it. But I discovered this, everybody said this stuff's really good, and I use it on a couple customs I'll show you, because I don't do it very often, and I'll be darned if that stuff don't work really good. So I figured, anyway, if I'm doing all this, I might as well put some custom parts on it. So I got this thing, all my old vintage custom louvers and front ends and accessory thingies from all kinds of kits. Like, look at that thing there. That's cool. Use that on something. Anyway, so I went through and I found a bunch of these. So, well, since I'm doing the putty work anyway, I might as well throw some more stuff on it here. So I figure, something like that. Maybe right there like that. Or maybe this one. Right there like that. I don't know if you can see what we're going through here. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Or this great big giant shark fin one here. I can pick it up. That's kind of cool. You got to make this kind of wild, because it's a raw theme, and we all know how wild that guy was. And you got these little custom things they had back in the day. Maybe stick that right there or something. I don't know. Figure something out. And you got this really cool thing here. I should remember what all these kits these are from, but I don't, because I'm old and I don't got a memory anymore. But I thought that would look kind of cool on there. Might be kind of fun filling in there. Gotta hate putty work, but what the hell. I'm going to do it anyway. I might as well fart around. If it turns out so-so, I'll be happy. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do for the raw thing. So I'll let you guys know. I switched from the El Camino for sure. That's what I'm going to do. And then a couple of things. I wanted to show you another pink car, go along with my pink build. That pink Nova I showed you a couple videos ago. But first, I just want to mention real quick, has anybody used, this to do your own white walls? As you can see, I've experimented. And you just put that over there like that, and you spray it. The hard part is getting it really pushed down all the way around so it doesn't mist around on the edge of the tire. Anybody have any tips? I'm still experimenting. That's a pretty good way to do it right there. I was always putting it down and holding it down. But this way I get more uniform around. Maybe I answered my own question. I don't know. We'll see. If anybody's tried this, I know it's out there. It's been out there a while. You got different sizes, so any other tips, you can let me know. I'd appreciate it. But I'm going to mess with that too, like I don't have anything else to mess with. Anyway, get back to this pink thing here. This is another pink Nova I did. And instead of picking this thing up and moving it around to show you, I'm going to take the camera out of the holder here and move the camera around instead of the car. So hang on a second, we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. First, thanks to my kids and my wife. I don't know what I'd do without them. And actually my sister and my nephew, because they hooked me up too. But my kids are always coming through with stuff. My wife's always finding stuff. They know I'm cheap, so they're always finding good deals. And usually they just buy it for me. So, man, I appreciate my family big time. So did Ben, my other son. I got to rearrange some stuff out in the room, in my case, and when I do, I'll show you some of the stuff he's bought me before we lost him. But this is the AMT 66 Nova, and I guess, or 67, I don't remember what year it was. I can't remember. But I made it into like a little drag gas, car, whatever class you want to call it. I have, I guess, that super gas on there. I built this thing, started in the late 80s, finished it in the early 90s. I cut the doors open. I used a chassis from one of the Pro Stock kits. I can't remember which one. And this was my first attempt at hinging doors to where the door, let me find a better pointer here. Oops, sorry. Where the door hinges into the fender well instead of coming out, because that's the easiest way to do it. And I've seen how to do that for a long time. So I tried it, and it actually turned out pretty good. This kit's really old. It's been to a lot of shows, so you can see the decals are coming off. They're peeling along there. I didn't want to try doing a blue stripe, so and this is another one I should have color sanded for all the time I put into it. But it's okay. It's okay. Let's go around here. Open up this door here. If I can do it here. The doors are sagging. It's been a while since this was built, but they're doing pretty good. I put a little upholstery on the door there. I went from all pink to like a baby blue and pink for my race colors, and I did some wiring in there, like for the tack, and come around here and open this door. Maybe there we go. You can kind of see in there what I did. I mean, nowadays they go super crazy, but this was pretty good for me. I can't do anything like this anymore. You see the tack line there. And then I cut the trunk off. I used that spoiler from that 56 Ford. I think it was one of the ones I just got in that stuff from my nephew. I made that fit on there pretty good. That was the name of my detail shop back in the early 90s, so I had to put that on there. You know, and it's my wife and I's car, so I put our name on there. And it's a TMC Racing. I have a few more I'll show you in the stable. But then I did all the fuel cell and the battery and filters And there's a little plug-in thing for charging or whatever they did with that back in the day. There's a little goober right there. Look at that. How did that get on there inside of a case? Anybody have an answer for that? Interesting. Got the parachute cord going up to the driver. Anyway, I'll take a look at the motor here. Scoops from one of the old Pro Stock Pro Mod kits or something. But I got the little hood fasteners in one of those little kits from one of the aftermarket place. Painted the bumpers aluminum. You know, now you see a little bit of yellow there. Yeah, that's how long ago this thing was built. Let's see if we can get this hood off here. I don't remember how to do it. So hang on a sec. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. So I did as much of it as I could in here. Oil lines, brake lines, fuel lines, all like on the real car. I got a diagram out of a magazine because back then there was no internet to look it up. And a lot of guys in the model magazines back then did a lot of diagrams on how to do it. And I kind of Mickey Mouse the linkage. And I can never afford the little fittings and stuff for fuel lines and stuff. So I just made my own, a little bit bigger piece of wire or of a plastic coating for wire. Pull the wire out and then stick the fuel line into it. Left it yellow. And let's see, I got the fan wire there. It's got the dry sump system in it, so I got that all plumbed like it's supposed to be. Let's spin it around here. This was a really fun build. It's my favorite body style in Nova, so I built a few of these when they first came out. Let's see if I can tip it on its side without breaking anything. It might be kind of fun, but we'll give it a shot. Again, we got the pink and blue theme going there. As you can see, I got all the brake lines and fuel lines. There's the brake there. And there's the dry sump system, the starter, and whatever that is. You know, it's been so long since I've done any kind of detail like this. I don't know what half those plumbing things are for. I got some wire in there for something. I think that's part of the dry sump thing. I don't know. And that's the pump, I think, for the oil pump for the dry sump, maybe. I don't know. And I got the parachute safety strap there, big old slicks. I can't remember how much modifying I had to do on this to get it to fit, but you know, I had to do a little bit of trimming and stuff. It wasn't too bad. I got a Chevelle I did. I'll show you next time. When I first started out with the TMC racing, and it's red before I switched to pink, but I did the same thing with that Pro Stock Pro Mod, one of those models, chassis and stuff, and made it fit. But this was a fun build. Took a while to do, like I said, but I had a lot of fun. I don't do door hinges that much, but I had to try it because that red Chevelle I showed you, that 70 old type of hinges on that, where the door comes out over the fender instead of turning into the front fender. So I wanted to try this. Came out pretty good. So I just want to share that with you guys. One more in my racing team stable from back in the 80s and 90s. So we got so what I did, you know, if in my fantasy world, I started with the Chevelle, went to the all pink Nova, then I got more sponsor money and went to a all out full cage chassis, you know, ground up drag car. So, and then I had plans to go to a funny car, but we moved into this house. I couldn't find that pink anymore, so I put it on hold. And I was going to do a race car hauler and all that stuff, but maybe someday find some pink that matches. Anyway, I'm kind of rambling here. We're kind of getting up there on the time, so I'll let you guys go. Thanks for watching, and thanks for subscribing. And oh yeah, I wanted to say that Jason over there at Blue Ox Model Shop. Getting back to the fink thing. You know, he was kind of worried about, do we got to do a scratch build thing, totally scratch build, because you know we're not too good at that. So he asked for everybody's opinion, so I'm curious to see how you guys answer him, because I'm not doing a full-on scratch thing either. I'm just going to do a little putty work here, and that should aggravate me and irritate me enough. So, but everybody check out Jason's last video and listen to what he was saying about how we should approach this. Plus he finished a model of his little ice cream trike thing. Is pretty cool. So anyway, I don't know if I think I mentioned it, but Mike's models, this was, you know, he knew I was having trouble figuring out what to do, and he suggested this, so this is the way I'm going to go. I think it'll turn out pretty cool. Let me do one more shot of this top on there. It's pretty cool, if it'll stay there. They got these big old freaking studs that you got to drill in the back of that to go through. I don't know if I want to do that or not. That's kind of hokey looking, but there you go. I think that would be kind of cool. So anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. Again, subscribers, thank you very much. This is so way more than I expected and way more I thought, and it's way more fun than I thought, and you guys are making it fun, subscribing to my channel. So I've got people out there that enjoy what I'm doing, and that means a lot. If you haven't subscribed, you know, please do. Like I said, we're having lots of fun, and I really appreciate all you guys subscribing, and I appreciate all you guys showing your videos and your techniques and what you're doing. So with that, I'll let you go, and we'll talk at you in a few days with an update or something. So anyway, take care, have a good Easter, and catch you next time. Bye.